All right, welcome back. We are not done just yet.
Not.
We have one more to go, and that's the event put together by the British High Commission in Lagos in collaboration with other groups to mark the International Women's Day as we continue to celebrate women for the rest of the month of March.
Me too.
All over the world, the month of March is considered Women's Month. But March the 8th is set aside to officially celebrate the International Women's Day to draw attention to the challenges women face on a daily basis. Here in Nigeria, different people, groups and organizations have continued to use the opportunity to advocate and speak up for women's rights. The Deputy British High Commission in Lagos held a cocktail which had high-profile guests, mostly women, in attendance. It was an evening of interesting and interactive dialogue on issues surrounding gender-based violence.
Well, the country we live in, the environment we live in, there is an obvious gender disparity anyway. And this is a gender disparity that we're all aware of and we recognize. I mean, women in our country are considered subordinate. And many a time when you're talking to a household where a man is that head of the household, women are not necessarily given a voice to speak out. When you throw in our cultural norms and practices, and you throw in the expectations as a result of these cultural norms and practices, unfortunately you've put in place a perfect storm for gender-based violence to germinate, and that's what's occurring.
The theme for this year, Press for Progress, is to challenge everyone to work together to reduce cases of gender-based violence.
There are hundreds of millions of women who are victims of such violence. In Nigeria, as many other countries, we estimate that about a third of women have been victims of domestic violence or sexual violence. Now, it's not difficult to do the math. 180 million divided by 2 is 90, divided by 3 is 30. That's 30 million women alone in Nigeria that have been victims. So tonight is about raising awareness, it's about breaking the silence, it's about realizing that we all have a personal responsibility.
With the alarming statistics on violence against women on the rise, everyone here believes more attention should be paid to the issues.
Some of the places that we think they are safe, they are not. School bus. I've seen 1 or 2 videos sent to me. School bus, somebody will just come sit on the laps and you see a teacher did that. In the dining hall, places that you never suspect, gardens. So we must be vigilant. When we are vigilant, then we'll be able to report.
We have a real problem, and to think that this doesn't really discriminate against rich, poor or middle class, and often in the upper echelons of the socio-economic strata, there's a tendency to feel that your children are safe, or that the child that you care for is safe. That's no longer the truth.
I would like to hope that with the research she's presented tonight, and also with the first-person testimonies of survivors of this sort of terribly silent, terribly secret, terribly dark scourge, I hope that by shining a light on this and by also proffering solutions, that we'll actually be able to really climb out of that pit very soon in Nigeria. The statistics were alarming.
Press for Progress. These words mean a call to action for women to wake up and fight for their right and be more aware of their environment to reduce the number of incidents related to gender-based violence.
So for the rest of March and beyond, we will always celebrate ourselves because we are great. I hope men are not jealous now.
No, they're not.
All right, so this is where we draw the curtains on Metrofile today. It's been great. The Metrofile train never stops, so we're going to have another amazing moment in a few days. But in the meantime, go to channelstv.com. You can view past editions of Metrofile there. Our Twitter handles are right on your screen. Please follow us and let's hear from you. For the number blinking, please, you can call to find out details about Metrofile. I said earlier, we will see you very soon again. I'm Anne Nwawodo.
And I'm Oge Chukwuose. And do not forget, like she said, we're going to see you in a few days, and that is tomorrow. 12 noon, and on Sunday that comes up at 9:30 a.m. and that repeats on Wednesday 11 p.m. Thank you once again for watching, and God bless.
Take care.